Hi and welcome. My name is Paula Byron. I am the CEO and founder of The Inner Puzzle. I'm also a psychic medium and I share intuitive messages. If you like this kind of content, make sure to hit the subscribe button and also to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at pbyronofficial for live readings. All right, first card that came up. I wanted to ask the universe, what is the most important thing for us to know at this time? And yes, you might have been betrayed, you might have been hurt. Okay, this might have been a very devastating situation. I'm also hearing that with your finances, this could have also devastated you. This is something that might have blocked your energy or might have blocked your financial growth, or there could have been something where you were financially dependent on somebody else or something like a job or a situation that really almost felt like a cutoff, like a complete cutoff. Okay, but with the Three of Swords here, it's very important not to dwell on it. Okay, because yes, you have been heartbroken and yes, you're really going through it, but the universe is saying, I'm with you. I'm with you and I see you and I know what you've been through. It's time to move on. That was a very big lesson for you to learn. Okay, needing to trust that everything happens in divine timing. Every lesson that you undergo happens for a reason. It's not just about you experiencing hardship. It's about how you get through it. And with the Ten of Swords here, it's asking you to put an end to it, seal it, tie the knot, put a lid on it, okay? All right? There's something about you dwelling on the same situation over and over and over again. And this vicious cycle is not allowing you to advance, okay? And you have so much more prosperity waiting for you the moment you make that decision to move forward. The moment you say, you know what, it was meant to be, it happened the way it was supposed to happen, I need to move forward for my own sake, the abundance just comes flowing in, okay? There's something about gates or heaven having to do with this situation. I'm also seeing roses and wreaths. I'm also seeing coins and swords, but I'm also seeing the moon and raindrops, okay? So any of those signs, if you see them, this message is definitely for you, okay? The signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, might be significant. The month of June and July might be significant. The planets Jupiter and Venus might be significant, meaning Virgo is also very crucial for this reading. And I'm also getting sword signs. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. If you are a Gemini, happy birthday. We are officially in the best season of the year. I'm just kidding. I'm just a Gemini. Anyway, so as we were saying, there's an abundance flowing to you, but you need to open the gates. You need to allow and permit this abundance to reach you. You're almost neglecting the fact that you are deserving of this abundance, okay? Just because it went wrong that time, it was the exact lesson you needed to learn so that you could be able to progress and move forward, okay? There's a need for you to focus on your craft, create and build a new project, okay? Construction might be significant here. I'm also seeing a windmill. I don't know if that's how you say windmill. You know, those turning things. I'm also seeing a spindle, so the one that Aurora, the princess from Sleeping Beauty, she touches, right? Spindles might be significant. I mentioned coins already. There's something about you needing to focus on your craft. Create, create, create. Also, very, very important, figure out what your creative outlet is. There's something that you've always done and that you love to do, and then all of a sudden you had to put a lid on it or stop it because XYZ situation, life happens, stress, people, etc., relationships. There is a need for you to get back to what lights your fire, okay? This is a turn of events here. This is a turn of events here. This is your opportunity to take back what is yours. You might have been heartbroken, and I get it. You might have been heartbroken, you might have been upset, you might have been devastated, and you know what? You had all the feelings to feel your feelings, okay? That's fine. But now it's time to pick up, pack your bags, and get moving forward, because this is your time. I'm hearing that this is your jackpot. Jackpot might be significant. It might be a treasure box as well. Lottery might be significant. I'm from Florida, so flamingos might be significant as well, okay, is what I'm seeing. The sun might be significant. Snakes might be significant as well. This is a turn of events. Things are all turning out exactly the way it needs to be. You remember the spindle that we were talking about? The spindle from Sleeping Beauty? Spindles, arrows, compass, okay? Navigation systems. This is time to figure out what your new direction is. Figure out what is your creative outlet. What brings you joy? What brings you joy? What makes you so happy that you can't neglect it any longer? You've been neglecting this for so long, and the universe is like, why? Why have you been so distracted? I need you to get back to your purpose. I need you to get back on track, okay? I know your finances. I know we need stability. We need to find that balance. I understand completely, okay? Scales might be significant. There might be some legal documents here that maybe it's stressing you out. Maybe it's bills. Maybe it's debt. Okay, whatever it is that you're going through that feels like it's bigger than it should be, it probably is bigger than it should be. Okay, you're thinking it's bigger than it should be because there's a turn of events here. There's a whole tsunami happening here, okay? Okay, tsunami might be significant. Japan might be significant. I don't know why I'm hearing Japan. I'm also seeing mountains and Egypt. This is very, very big. This is a whole cycle ending. Whatever you thought was going to stay the same for a very long time, the universe is saying there's a big shift here. Timeline shift, a quantum leap, also like a clean slate. It's almost like all of a sudden you lose, I'm just giving you an example. You lose your job and then you're given another job, right? After some time and some hardship. And that job is an authoritative position. It's an upgrade. You're getting paid more. And so now the debt that was driving you crazy, that was overwhelming you, making you feel like you were drowning, cleared in a month or two because you knew what you needed to do this time that was different from what happened previously. You have learned your lesson. There's something about you becoming the first millionaire of your family, okay? Putting in a system, becoming the blueprint for generations to come. You have figured out the system. You have figured out the system, okay? The financial system, how to save, how to have a budget, how to organize yourself, organizing your life. Spring cleaning might be very significant, okay? There is victory here. There is recognition. There is abundance. This is you finally stepping into an authoritative role. Leadership. Remember I mentioned harps earlier? I don't know if I did, but if I didn't, I thought about harps, and harps are very significant, okay? Something about crowns and wreaths, okay? Heaven, the gates opening to heaven, okay? This is almost like you stepping into an oasis. Utopia might be significant, okay? Horses might be significant. This is you finally receiving the recognition that you deserve. And it's not recognition from people you know. No. If you think that's the kind of recognition you need, you're absolutely in the wrong. The recognition that you're going to receive is from the divine. The divine is going to reward you, okay? How does the divine reward you? How does the divine reward you? Well, the divine gives you unexpected windfalls and opportunities, people that trickle into your life unexpectedly, financial abundance, clients calling you in, okay? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn males might be significant here. This feels like somebody very stable. This feels like somebody who's also very creative, very charismatic, okay? This could be an investor. So if you are working on a project, you will have somebody who will look at your project and say, wow, I need to invest in that because it's going to scale up, okay? I'm also hearing New York Times. So if you are either planning to go to New York or you having your face on New York Times, like, this is really big. This is really big. I can't even explain. Like, I feel like crying. I feel like crying. I feel so overwhelmed with all the joy and happiness that's coming through. This is this is my first YouTube video, and I'm here crying already. This is so abundant. This is, you have your King of Pentacles and then you have your Queen of Pentacles, okay? This is you finally finding that balance. Knowing exactly what is it that you need to get to this stage of financial abundance and balance. There's also something about needing to balance the internal feminine and masculine energy. Needing to balance that out, because the moment you do that, it's almost like I said, like the floodgates just open wide. It's, oh my God, tsunami here. Remember? Water might be significant. The beach might be significant. Waves might be significant. This is you starting over. And the Magician here, this is Virgo and Gemini. If you're a Gemini, happy birthday. But if you are any of those signs, Virgo, Gemini, this is an abundant era for you. This is rising sun and moon signs, okay? So if you have Gemini and Virgo in any of your placements, this is definitely for you too. Greek mythology might be significant here. Okay. I'm also seeing almost like a statue. You remember that I was talking about New York? This reminds me of the Statue of Liberty. Paris might be significant. Okay. But it's almost like you are gathering all your elements and you're creating a new beginning. And if you haven't already, the universe is saying, do it. Do it already. Organize yourself. Think about what makes you happy, what brings you joy, okay? What lights your fire? What really ignites your engine? Engine might be significant. Titanic might be significant, okay? Ships coming in, okay, after a hard time. This is a new, abundant, creative, passionate opportunity that's coming in for you. And it's almost like the light is being given by the divine. You need to sit down and you need to study and you need to pray and you need to cleanse your energy, your aura, internally, externally. Clean out what no longer serves you. Remove what no longer serves you. Because once you do that, you're able to listen to the divine a lot more clearly. You might be receiving downloads. Oh my goodness, I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up, guys. I cannot make this up. 444 might be significant here. 888 might be significant. 777. 111. This is so amazing. This is such an overflow of abundance. There's no other way but the divine and God handing this to you, because you are so well deserving of this opportunity. You've been through so much. You've been through so much. It's time. It's time. I'm just so happy for you because this is such a beautiful opportunity. It's a gift being handed to you. Your dreams might be very significant at this time. Make sure that you find a routine and stick to that routine, because you need to be disciplined. You need to be dedicated at this time, and always dedicate a window to your craft. A window to your craft, but not just see it as a window to create or to build a project or to work on my project or to work on something. No, this is a window of opportunity every single day. Lily pads might be significant here. You remember the raindrops that I was talking about? There's like raindrops, right? The sky is crying for you because this is no other than a perfect, balanced opportunity that's coming towards you. This is alignment. Angels might be significant. Gold cups might be significant here. For any of my water signs, Pisces, Cancer. Oh my goodness. I'm so overwhelmed right now. This is such a beautiful reading. You have the Emperor and you have the Star. Remember that I was talking about building a routine, okay? Building a structure, having a routine, okay? Because without routine, you cannot build something that will last you for generations to come, okay? There's something about you becoming the blueprint for generations after you. You are setting up a system. You've figured out the system. You have it all in your mind. You will be receiving direct downloads from the divine. Aries might be significant here. Rams might be significant here. It's almost as if the universe is saying, don't bend for anybody. Don't bend for anybody. You don't need to bend for anybody. If they're uncomfortable, then that's a they problem, not a you problem. You need to focus on you and your energy and cleanse your aura and cleanse what no longer serves you and bring in the new, make space for the new. This is a rebirth. Aquarius might be significant here. Waterfalls are very significant here. And I love waterfalls because just waterfalls are just abundant energy from the divine, okay? This is wishes coming true. This is a wish fulfillment. This is something you're building from the ground up. As so above, so below. This is you needing to connect and create a channel with the divine directly. I'm a loss for words. I really am. I really am. This is, you are entering, like we mentioned earlier, you are entering a new cycle. You have officially stepped into the new. Burn it all. Set it all on fire is what I'm hearing. Set it all on fire what no longer serves you. Burn it. Who cares? Who cares? Do we have the Chariot here? We don't have the Chariot here. If the Chariot comes out, I'm going to be stoked because it's like burning the city behind you and letting it all burn and just say, you know what? I'm going to move forward. I don't care anymore. Whatever feels familiar is not just, it's not because it feels familiar that it's meant for me. It's no longer for me. It's no longer serving me, okay? Gemini with the Lover's card here, it might be significant. Again, we're in Gemini season. So this is you needing to step into this balanced act. Balancing act with the divine. You need to cooperate with I'm done. I am done. Tell me something. Leo might be significant here. Sunflowers might be significant here. It's as if you are waiting for all things to go wrong. Like you find red flags everywhere you go. Whatever situation is going for you, you find red flags. You're like, oh no, but this is, no, but this might, no. We need to stop being so pessimistic and trust that we are deserving of this abundance. This is a new beginning. This is you needing to step out of what feels comfortable and stop being so confused. Why are you so confused about what you love to do? That's your path. Doing what you love to do, what makes you cry tears of joy and happiness. This is what I love to do. This is what I love to do. And I love to share divine messages. And I just want to say, just do it. Do it. Put your heart into it. Focus on what brings you joy and happiness, because there is nothing like people who are passionate about what they do and then putting it out there in the universe for other people to enjoy. Picasso, Michelangelo, okay? I mean, Da Vinci, all these greats, Albert Einstein, all these great people who created something big and magnificent all started because they loved doing what they were doing. And they put their heart into it. And they said, you know what? Even if it's not meant for me, I am at least doing what I love to do and doing what brings me joy. There's a need for you to prepare yourself, okay? Not feeling so overwhelmed by what no longer serves you. Snakes might be significant. Roses might be significant, okay? The last blue moon might have been significant, needing to let go of what no longer serves you. Burning the city behind you. Remember that I said that? Okay. Putting an end to this fight or flight mode. Putting an end to survival mode, okay? Thinking with clarity, but also thinking with heart. Finding and building a structure, not bending yourself for anybody. You are officially moving on to calmer seas and abundant opportunities, okay? Water was very significant here today. I feel like there was something having to do with water and cleansing your energy. Cleansing, and then building, watering your plants, and then growing a garden, okay? There's expansion here. There's abundance here. There's opportunities. There's travel, okay? This is you starting a new chapter, taking the risk on what you love to do, and trusting that the universe meets you exactly where you are. And if you give a lot and you pour a lot of love and abundance into your ideas and your projects, remember it's all a circle. And it's a loop. It constantly gets filtered and it constantly gets moving, okay? The Creative Act by Rick Rubin might be significant here. This is your new financial abundance. Big contracts coming here. Somebody might call you for an interview. Somebody might reach out just to have an informative interview, just to get to know you. But there are opportunities, there are work opportunities that are coming from here. And it's happening really fast. Arrows might be significant. This is you stepping into alignment, trusting that whatever journey you've been on had its purpose, it served its purpose, and now you are ready to start anew and to clean that slate and move forward. I just want to find the Chariot, because I am going to close it off at the Chariot once. There it goes. Okay? I want you to be this persona. Okay? Build your character. Build your new life. What is and happened in the past no longer resonates with you. So it's very important that you trust that you are becoming a new person. Burn the city behind you. Let it all burn. Okay? Move forward, determined, focus, okay? Harps might be significant. Crowns might be significant. Wreaths are here again. Okay? This is you being determined and following your path, following your heart, following your passion. Do it. Do it. When you give love, love returns to you. And even if it's given to a situation and it didn't get reciprocated, it doesn't matter. The universe, the divine, acknowledges it, and it's always returned to you and multiplied.